Hi students, welcome back to Lat English Academy. I'm Leslie, and today we're going to be talking about short vowels in phonics in English. And specifically, we're going to be talking about some places in English where you can find short vowels. Now, just a reminder to you, phonics is a system that shows us the relationship between a letter and the sound the letter makes. And because our vowels in English can make many different sounds or several different sounds, it's good to know the places where we can find the different sounds. So today we're going to be looking at the short vowel sounds and some places where you can find those sounds. So let's look at some examples. The first vowel here is what letter? What letter is this? Did you say A? That's correct. This is A. But when it's a short vowel, the sound that it makes is not A. When it's a short vowel, the sound that this letter makes is A. And I'm going to give you an example. A word that has this in it is the word hat. Hat. Notice how I open my mouth. My mouth becomes very wide when I say this sound, A. A lot of times, students learn the sound A with the word apple, the fruit, red or green, big fruit, right? So if you imagine that you're holding an apple in your hand and you want to take a bite of this big, juicy, delicious looking apple, you're getting excited about the apple, right? So you open your mouth very big and you go. That shape in your mouth right there when you're going to eat your apple, that's the same mouth position to make the sound A, the short A. So apple. So hat. Okay? In phonics, when we make a short vowel sound, we put this symbol over the letter to show that it's the short sound. A, hat. Let's look at this next vowel. What's this name of this vowel? Did you say E? If you guessed E, you're correct. This letter is E. And we're going to put this now into a word with a short vowel. How about this word? Do you know this word? Can you pronounce it? The short E sound is E. It's a very short sound. E. Look at my mouth. E. This word is et. Pet. Pet. What is a pet? If you have an animal that lives in your home with you, or an animal that you take care of, that you gave a name to, that is a pet. All right, next example here. Let's look at the next letter. The next letter here is what letter? Did you say I? If you did, again, you're right. Good job. This is the letter I, similar to when I say like, I love you, I. That's the letter here, I. And we've got an example here, though, with a short vowel sound. This is I. And this little symbol here is just telling us that the sound is the short vowel sound. So this is not saying the letter I. This is saying the sound I. So the word here is sit. Sit. We're going to go down to the next letter. I bet you know this one, right? It's O. Did you get it? O. And let's think about a place where we've got a word that has an O that's a short sound. The short O sound is ah. And I'm going to give you an example that maybe you know. If you clean the floors where you live or somewhere else with water, and you make the floor wet and you clean it, that's called to mop, right? To mop the floor, M-O-P, mop, mop. This is a short O sound. Ah. The last vowel we're going to look at here is the letter U. Correct. Good job. This letter is the letter U. And when it makes the short sound, the sound is ah. Ah. And a word that I'd like to give you as an example of this is the word cub. Cub. What is a cub? Do you know? It's a baby bear, okay? A baby animal, baby bear is called a cub. Some other animals, when they're babies, are also called cubs too. So we've got here hat, pet, sit, mop, and cub. Those are the short vowel sounds in these letters. Now, there's something very interesting about all of these examples. If you notice, they all follow the same pattern. Did you notice a pattern here? Can you see that this is a consonant, and then a vowel, and then a consonant? And then here it's the same? Consonant, vowel, consonant? We've talked in previous videos about what consonants are. Just as a reminder, a consonant is a letter that's not a vowel, okay? So consonants would be those letters like B, C, D, F, G, and so on, unto Z, okay? So the letters in the alphabet that are not the vowels are called consonants. So here we've got a consonant, and then a vowel, and then a consonant. And you see the same pattern, the same repeating formula again and again and again. So the location where we can find a short vowel is often in this position, particularly if it's a short word, a little word. Now, in a previous video, we talked about how if you have consonant, vowel, consonant plus E, it's a long vowel. And I want to show you that in comparison to these words, just to show you a little bit of contrast. Let's look at this here. This word, consonant, vowel, consonant, is short A, hat. But watch what happens if I change over here and add this E. Remember, we're going to call this the silent E. If I have consonant, vowel, consonant plus silent E, this A changes from a short sound to a long sound, okay? So hat changes to hate. A. Let's look at this word. P-E-T, consonant, vowel, consonant. Because it's consonant, vowel, consonant, it's a short E. But if we add an E to the end, it becomes a man's name. Consonant, vowel, consonant plus E. Now this is a long E, silent E at the end. This E is now E, long E, and this word changes from pet to Pete. So the pattern here is consonant, vowel, consonant, short sound, consonant, vowel, consonant plus E, long sound, which we learned in a previous video. Look at this word, short I, sit. It's a short I because we have consonant, vowel, consonant. But when we add our silent E to the end, the pronunciation changes from sit to sight. And again, this E stays silent. You'll see the same thing in these last two examples. Mop, consonant, vowel, consonant, with a short O sound, ah. As soon as we add the silent E to the end, changes from mop to mope. Mop, mope. Consonant, vowel, consonant, short O. Consonant, vowel, consonant, E, long O. The last example that we're going to look at for today is cub, consonant, vowel, consonant, short U sound. But when we add the silent E to the end, it becomes cube, cube. Cub changes to cube. So the basic rule that we're seeing here is that we see a short vowel in these little words where we have consonant, vowel, consonant, contrasting that with the consonant, vowel, consonant, E at the end, the long vowel sounds. If you want to find out more about long vowels, please take a look at our video on long vowels. We're going to stop here for today. If you've liked this video, I'd like to encourage you to please share it with your friends. Just click on the share button. And we'll see you next time here at Latin English Academy. Thanks. Bye for today.